A single moment on a stage, a bottle of water, a hand wiping away sweat. That's all it took for the internet to tear down a wall of secrets the Braxton family has been building for over 20 years. What looked like a simple, supportive gesture between in-laws was, for those who know the history, a lit match thrown on a gasoline trail of rumors, betrayals, and a sisterly bond that might be hanging on by its very last thread. Let's set the stage. The Cash Money versus No Limit concert was supposed to be a celebration of hip-hop legacies, but for Tamar Braxton, it became a stage for something far more personal. There she was, not in the audience, but on stage with Birdman. Hype man, number. Try personal attendant, handing him water, calming him during a rant, wiping his brow with a familiarity that screamed intimacy. And this is where the first layer of the onion gets peeled back. See, Birdman isn't just another rapper to Tamar. He is her brother-in-law. Her sister, Toni Braxton, secretly married him last year in a whirlwind romance that lasted all of 2 weeks before she filed for divorce. A divorce she then mysteriously withdrew in January. A messy, private situation. So the question on everyone's mind, where was Toni? And why was Tamar there, holding it down not just as a sister, but as the one calming her sister's estranged, volatile husband? And just like that, the floodgates opened. The internet, that digital elephant that never forgets, dragged a 2003 rumor right back into the light. The rumor that a young Tamar Braxton and Birdman dated long before he ever laid eyes on Toni. And then the dots connected in the messiest way possible. A fan laid it out. Toni Braxton dated Tamar's now ex-husband Vince back in the day. And now, the rumor suggests Tamar dated Toni's current husband Birdman back in her day. Are you following? Because if this is true, it confirms the darkest, most tangled Braxton family rumor of them all. A low-key pattern of partner swapping, all hidden under a polished public image of sisterhood. Tamar's fiery clapback. Of course Tamar wasn't having it. She hit X, formerly Twitter, with a defense that was part explanation, part declaration of war. She said she was there because Toni couldn't be, that she loves her husband and her brother, and to hold it down. But then, she doubled down. She told followers it never gave, and then dropped the line that sent shockwaves. I don't care what y'all say. I'd do it again. Let that sink in. I'd do it again. That wasn't just defense. To many, that was an admission, a confirmation that her bond with Birdman is so deep, so unshakable that public opinion and family fallout be damned, she will always be there for him. But the timing of this entire scandal? Impeccably messy. This all exploded just as the Braxtons' own reality show aired a devastating scene where Toni and Tawanda weaponized Tamar's mental health during an argument, telling her she was crazy and that mental illness is real. The public was already divided. Was Tamar struggling, or was she being provoked? And then, Birdman's name re-enters the chat. Insiders began whispering that the real tension between Toni and Tamar began weeks before the concert, at the rehearsals, when Tamar and Birdman were getting noticeably close. And here's the kicker, the piece of history that changes everything. Tamar was reportedly the one who introduced Toni to Birdman over 20 years ago. So if there was ever a time when lines were blurred, if that old rumor holds any weight, it was long before Toni ever said, I do. This isn't a new scandal. This is a very old ghost wearing a new outfit. So where does this leave us? At this point, it's not even about who dated who in 2003. This is about how deep the cracks in the Braxton Foundation truly run. It's about mental health being used as a weapon on national television. It's about a sister's silence through a storm she helped create. And it's about loyalty being tested in the most public way imaginable. But let's be clear, Tamar Braxton is a master of media. She knows every move she makes is a headline. So, standing next to Birdman on that stage wasn't a mistake. It was a message to her family, to the blogs, to the world. Whether it was a message of love, of unfinished business, or simply a power play to reclaim her narrative, only she knows. But one thing is for certain, she knew it would keep her name trending. And bro, she was right. What do you think? Was Tamar's move calculated, or was it genuine loyalty? Drop a water drop for Tamar or a microphone for Toni in the comments, and let's debate. If you're ready for more deep dives into the industry's untold stories, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. The tea is always brewing here. CII.